you dealing with pain below your knee when jumping or playing basketball? You may be dealing with jumper's knee. So we're gonna go over one exercise you have to be doing if you have jumper's knee. My name is Dr. Marco Lopez, Doctor of Physical Therapy and Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist and co-founder of the Basketball Doctors. Today, like I mentioned, we're gonna go over the most important exercise you have to be doing if you're having jumper's knee pain. And you're probably not doing this exercise because it's not very common, not a lot of people know about it. So to talk about jumper's knee, as we mentioned, jumper's knee is not an inflammatory issue. So it's not something that you just rest and it'll go away. You have to be loading that tendon to get that tendon stronger so it can improve the capacity for you to do activities so it won't flare up. If you want to learn more about jumper's knee, click the link above here. It's talking about everything about jumper's knee. But we're gonna go over one exercise that a lot of people aren't doing and you have to be doing, and it's easy. All you really need is a cable machine that every gym has or a resistance band. And one of the most important things we do with this exercise are isometrics, because isometrics have been known to decrease pain. So these isometrics, due to this cortical effects in the brain, actually allow us to get that muscle stronger, but also increase that tendon load, and eventually gonna decrease our pain. So in order to do this setup, we really need is a cable or a band, anything to give us some load. I like this cable machine that they have at gyms, or you can use a strength band, and we're gonna go over both options. But with this cable machine, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull on this cable machine. You're gonna go into this angle here where my knee is slightly towards my toes. It's not way past my toes, it's right at my toe line. And I'm creating tension here on this band. So this cable is pulling me forward like this, but I'm resisting that. So I'm making sure that my heel's down, I'm creating contact with my heel, big toe and little toe, and my knee's going towards my heel, towards my toes. So I'm here and I'm bending at the hip and my knee's forward and my chest is a little bit leaned forward. So this is really pulling me this way. So I'm keeping this kind of close to my stomach here, and you're gonna feel a crazy burn here in the quad, and also you're gonna feel a little load in the tendon. And I want you to hold this position for 45 seconds. The big thing that we see is people lean back too much. That's too much upright trunk, so it's too much in the quads yet. I wanna distribute the forces between both the quads and the glute. So I'm gonna bend my hip and my knee, but my knee's still going towards my toes, and I'm gonna hold this position. Make sure I'm not leaning side to side. You can use your other foot as balance. Just have your toe touch. I don't want this to be a split stance. You could. If this is too hard, just lower the weight, or you could bring the other foot down to help you with balance. But the most important is getting that load and that tendon and getting in this position where you're bending both at the knee and the hip. So that's one option with the cable machine. If you don't have a cable machine, you can do is a strength band. Here, you can put the strength band around the back of you, and you can go into this position, and you can pull here, and it's gonna pull you here. So you need some kind of resistance that's gonna push you forward, and pull you forward, and you're gonna be resisting that. So that resistance is gonna, one, increase the tendon load there, two, increase the quad demand, and with basketball, we're always decelerating. So it's gonna help improve that tolerance of your knee into that deceleration position, which is critical. And we go over more of these concepts and more of these exercises on our 8-week online Jumpers Knee Rehab Program. The link is below in the description, so if you're having trouble with your jumper's knee, click the link below. It's all online, 8 weeks, guaranteed to decrease your pain and show you some exercises you haven't done before. So hopefully you guys learned about jumper's knee and this exercise, which is that isometric single leg squat with the anterior pull, and add that into your rehab. Our goal for you to do this is 5 sets of 45 seconds. If you can't do 45 seconds, decrease the load. Make it a little easier with the weight. Work your way up with heavier weight. That way from 0 to 10, 10 being the hardest exercise ever. We want to be in the sweet spot between a 6 to an 8. So it has to be tough, it has to be challenging. I'm out of breath doing that exercise because it was good amount of weight, good amount of pull, and you're resisting that. So hopefully you guys learned, and if you like this video, hit this share, subscribe, and share this with friends and family. We are the Basketball Doctors. Let's ball for life.